Hello everyone. Hello. Hello. Oh shit. Maybe taking the lens cap off my thing might help a little bit. Ah. How you doing, my friends? Oh man, I don't even know where to start. I I was asleep on my couch, man. I just nodded right off. I was watching some shit on the TV, and then I fell right out, man. I fell asleep. My cat hopped up onto the couch, woke me up, and startled me out of sleep. I look up on the TV just as soon as videos roll in about the news about President Trump. I see someone in the chat, Jared D. Holy crap, insanity. Yeah, man, it's definitely some shit. It I haven't really heard any details. I clicked the YouTube video to watch what happened. I seen maybe two or three like 5-minute videos, man, and I just sat there in front of the TV like holy shit. And then all of a sudden, just the instinct to throw all this stuff on hit me. Let me give me a quick second here to try to pull up. All right. Pull up the old Twitter machine here, and let's see if we can try to get some update. Now, I seen some real sketchy video. Just him talking, and then you hear the things going off. Where is my like my overlay isn't changing. I should have Twitter up on the screen right now. All right, there we go. But yeah, hopefully I can hop on this and we'll get a little bit of news. Now, I know Twitter is a shitty source for news, but we're gonna give it a whack here. All right, BB gun. BB gun. No, man, I don't. False flag. Oh man, this is just shit. Let me all right. Whoa, whoops. Clicking all around. I want to shop my link around too. Try to get some more people out here. In fact, let me try to throw this down. God. Yeah, fuck it. We'll throw it down the news thing. The Gab is actually really shitty for trying to send out stream links because the link doesn't come live, Alright, let me throw that out there. Pull this down. Whoa, where the hell are you? Alright. Oh man. Yeah, I'm like really shook. Like when I heard the news, it's so much, man. So much shit just flooded me. Like is this it? Is this the sign that a lot of people are sitting back waiting for? What was his what's his situation now, It's a pellet gun, a BB gun staged. He's a smart man. It's a BB gun. Someone just died to a BB gun then. Cope is real. Yeah, so a BB gun can penetrate the head too loud. This is the type of, misinformation I thought that Twitter was supposed to be really handling, Alright, I think, alright, fuck all this. Get rid of all this. Alright. We're just going to go. We'll hit that. Alright. I would love to see, some of the video for it. Let's see if we can find a crispy, clean. Ooh, we got a couple possibles down there. Let me throw these air things in. Driver 5450, hi from the islands, Magoo, just seen the news. What the fuck is wrong with the USA? I don't know, man. It's really fucked They just tried to literally assassinate a man of the people. You know, America is a powder keg right now. I don't know. There's a lot of like far right-leaning people that are at the end of their shit, and like something like this, it's not going to take them much more to send them off to act. But I think this is the jam right here. Let's see if this will load. Oh God. Screwhead, welcome to the stream, man. Hey Magoo, what's new?
And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
All right, man. I'm going to try to like pull this back. You can see, can I get a frame by frame? You can see him raise his right hand to his like, yeah, right there. But it you don't see a head jerk. You know what I mean? I think if it was more a direct, impact, you would see the JFK head snap. You know what I mean? Or the front would snap. However they wanted to frame that assassination. But you don't see that. It's almost like something like just flying by just sort of nicks him. I'm going to play that part over again. Oh, whoops. I should wind it back a little bit. That, and if you listen to the report, right, it doesn't sound like it's either it's far away or it's not like a rifle, because it doesn't have that full-barreled like reverb to it. Let's launch this forward again.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
All right, now initially I heard a cluster of 3 shots. He grabbed, he put his arm up to the right side of his face after the first, and then 2 others. Now, you would figure if the shooter was standing in front of him, anywhere from like a 45-degree like cone outwards into the audience where he's standing, someone standing like visually behind him in this shot would get hit with the strays, for there to be like 0 collateral damage on this, the shooter would have to be either like, obviously right here, deep stage left, or they would have to be like far away. Now, after the cluster of shots, you hear a brief moment of silence, and then you hear what I can only expect to be a return volley of shots. But at that moment, you kind of hear the audio like struggle in the recording, Let's go through that one more time, just so we're all on like the same page. All right, one more time. Jesus Christ.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
All right. Dude, I don't mean to frame by frame this shit, but I want to have the clearest understanding of what happened before the media has a chance to spin this shit. Before the Twitter propaganda machine starts talking about, it's a fucking right-wing, pro-white nationalist that did it, or something like that. Just horrible. But I see some more stuff in the chat. Driver 5450, conspiracy. The noise of the shots is close. They don't seem from too far away. All right. After you hear the report of the first round, it seems like there's a good amount of time, like a good second before contact is made, because you hear the report, right? You hear the discharge of the round, and then it's like a good little long second before he puts his hand up, So, I mean, are we talking like it? I'm wondering what type of distance it is, man, because if there was someone like right up on him, like right underneath it, it would be like a lot sooner, That, and I understand like acoustics matter and all this sort of stuff, but it seems like you hear the first round go off, and then there's a good like maybe 3/4 of a second before he shows any visual sign of being struck.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
See it? You hear it, and then friggin', oh.
That said, take a look at what happened.
God, I hate to replay this over and over again, you know, and I hate to have to like squint in at his face to watch this shit happen to him, man. But I have to, I don't know, man. I have to know. Let's watch the rest of this one, and then we'll try to.
If you want to really
see what else is out
something
there.
that said, take a
I
look
need
at
to
what
hit
happened.
my weed. All right. I know I said I'd let it play out, but I was bullshitting. All right, my friends. Let's see. Let's say that this is a conspiracy at the top level, dude. I'm my friends. Let me tell you, I am already knee deep in the conspiracy thing. This isn't a lone gunman. This isn't a chance fucking encounter, man. I don't know. This has the hallmarks of like some sort of like sloppy CIA shit behind it, you know. But now, if this was a conspiracy,
if you want to really,
if this was a conspiracy, right, and the people that are there with him were in on it, you would figure there would be almost an exaggerated response between the shots ringing out and the Secret Service, like barreling right down on him. You know, it seems like it happened, and that there wasn't that immediate coverage. You know, I always was under the impression that these guys were trained. Like as soon as you hear that pistol crack, you fucking go. You know, and I don't know. It just seems like there wasn't that lightning quick response. But I know you know you don't want to Monday morning quarterback this shit. I'm sure that those poor Secret Service agents never in their fucking life would thought that they would have what happened to them just happen, you know. But I don't know, man. I'd like to see what the response time is from the first crack to the first hand on Trump. So let's try to watch that right now.
see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that first dude was literally right on him. The guy that came from, like, as you're looking at the screen, the lower left, and it looks like this dude behind him. All right. It looks like someone behind him started to make the go. All right, now, where's the guy? Boom. All right, yeah, there's the guy. And then it looks like someone starts to jump up from the... Yeah, this guy right here, coming up over the C-SPAN logo. All right, that's a lot quicker. I didn't see those guys originally. I thought that the first people that arrived to him was the group that did that, like, circle of protection thing. You know, how they all stood up with their backs out, like, holding their arms against them. Which, man, that's courage right there. Those people, they deserve more than what they're getting from our government for this. That's kind of suspect right there. There was more, I don't like that little edit. But this is the clip you're going to see on the news. Him emerging from the pile of Secret Service agents, putting his fist up in the air, telling people to fight. I mean, this right here, Jesus Christ, man, that's the spirit of an American. That's the spirit of a revolutionary right there. That's the spirit of our founding fathers. That's the spirit of America. You know, the fight in this man is incredible. Oh, all right, a minute. The
Even if
fuck.
you want to really see
Right there at the end, one of those last few frames. All right, let me try to roll it back some more. Oh. All right, let me try to get a good shot. Yes, right there. Right there. Man, it looks like the top of his ear is like sheared right the fuck off, man. I mean, I know it's grainy. I mean, this is probably like 720p at best. But man, it looks like I don't know. That and the question must arise, like, did that happen from the shooting, or did that happen after he was brought down to the deck? You know, but you saw him put his hand up. You know, holy shit, dude! If the bullet like grazed the top of his ear, holy shit! How else do you explain that other than like the hand of God coming down and moving the bullet aside? That is fucking incredible. Like, you can't get any closer to hitting and still miss than taking someone's fucking ear off, you know? And what I'd also like to know is the vicinity of the trigger man, the vicinity of the shooter, you know? If this guy was fucking like a quarter mile away, a third mile away, like outside of the like event area, out past the parking lot, in some staged area behind that, I mean, depending on how far away that man is, the shooter, I mean, you're talking literal like government trained accuracy, like CIA trained marksmanship, you know? And oh my god, just holy shit. I see some stuff in the chat coming up. Driver 5450 may be injured after coming down. That's what I thought too, but like earlier in the video, like right back here, you like right after you hear the pops, you see him pull up and grab his head.
want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
All right. When you see the hand go up right there, it looks like it's lower on the face. It looks like his wound in the last shot is high on the ear, right? But when he brought his hand up right then, it looked like maybe like jaw, like holding around his jaw, which is, you know, the ear area with your upper fingers. But you figure your instinct would be to grab it with your palm of your hand, where I would think he would put his hand up higher on his head, right here. Let's watch it again.
Take a look at what happened.
Yeah, let's try to roll it back some now. Alright, right there. Now, you can see where his left ear is, right? So obviously his right ear is at the same level on the other side, and his head is a little turned. So to me, that looks like he's holding more towards like his jaw area and not around the ear where the wound is, right? Now, we'll come back over here. Oh, wow, I stopped that pretty decent. You know, maybe that line you see above his lip, maybe that was the trajectory of the bullet. That was like the entrance mark, and it just literally went right up against his head. Or that could just be like splatter from him going down or from the wound, you know, being opened and exposed. But holy Jesus H fucking Christ, guys. Oh man, I haven't smoked enough pot. Dude, oh shit. Pantsied and took his hand to the face. Oh, Modesty. Thanks for stopping by, man. Jelly, the Butler PD say they arrested one of the alleged shooters who is Antifa. No shit. White Rabbit over on Gab sharing the shooter's home videos. Oh, at me, shooter's home videos. At me anything you see. Oh, come on. Oh. Alright, who is it on Gab? White Rabbit. Oh, shit! I almost dumped my coffee out. Horrible. Whoops. Oh. Fuck. Which one? Apparently he posted a video entitled "Justice is Coming" on Facebook. Man, he's fucking... How you gonna lock your shit? Open your shit. Is this the guy? Is this the account? Oh no, this ain't him. Fuck this guy. I take my request back. So light up, White Rabbit. Running from the evil wolves. Just wait a sec, I will. Alright. Screwhead apparently... Oh, Facebook, who, by the way, is not being DDoS'd right now. Yeah, Screwhead, when I hopped on to Gab, when I tried to load this up, I got, like, a never-ending Cloudflare challenge. And it took me, like, so long to connect to the actual site. You just added me. Alright, let me, Fuck, alright. Gimme. Oh, alright, here we go. Oh, Mr. White Rabbit. Alright.
Adesso basta. Lo dico chiaramente una volta per tutte.
What in the absolute fuck is even that, though? Alright, hold on a second. Alright, Alright. Give me the, let's see, pin gab. Oh, 2 minutes ago. But it's all kosher theater every single time. What do you guys think? Do you think, I don't know, man. Alright, Mark Violet. Alright, hold on a second. Copy, take, paste. Alright. Mark Violet, what? Alright, strength coach, alright. News. Alright, Pikachu and friends spark, what? Alright, Alabama lawmakers respond following apparent gunfire at Trump rally. That came up when his name was mentioned, so, I'll bet money he's illegal. I think the video just showed was the guy. This guy right here? Guys, remember when the, God, I want to say it was in Texas. That big casino shooting where the guy allegedly brought hundreds of pounds of rifles up to like the 10 millionth floor and manned multiple snipers' nests at the same time to like drop that type of carnage on people. This guy right here, you know, this rice and bean eating double fucking cheesy crunch wrap Taco Bell fucking chow and motherfucker right here is not taking fucking shots at the president with military precision. That's not the guy. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I can't see it. This guy, no, man. Nothing about that guy streams tactical to me. Let's see what this other video. This guy, oh, whoops. Oh, my bad. Hell of a channel though, there, White Rabbit. Let me, hell, you're starting to follow, my friend. But, what else does he have? Oh, they're saying it was this guy who is known Antifa extremist who tried to kill Trump. They say he was killed by the cops after trying to shoot Trump. Keep in mind, the information that comes out immediately after something like this is almost always wrong. Yeah, no shit. No, man. I don't see it. Alright, where's the manifesto, right? Where's the social media links? Alright, hold on. Let's go back. Alright, he said something like, I say stop. Again, 2 days ago, Biden said we have to put Trump in the bullseye. I thought I heard, Merta. Yeah, Merta is dead, right? Did he say enough is enough? Others were arrested. Yeah, man, like I said when I started the stream, I was sleeping on my fucking couch, and I woke up to this shit show. I have literally no details other than what I'm unearthing right here. But we have a little from Huntsville, Alabama. Wait a minute. Wasn't that shit in like Pennsylvania though? I don't know why the hell we're talking about Alabama, but all right. President Donald Trump quickly ducked behind a riser after gunfire rang out during his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on Saturday. Lawmakers from across Alabama are providing statements regarding the incident involving Trump. Please pray for President Trump. God bless. All right, circle jerking. They're all circle jerking. Look at that, man. That's a fucking picture and a half right there, man. If I was Trump's re-election team, I would end every commercial, like every political ad from now until the election, I would end it with this right here. You know, that's fucking perfect, you know. Ooh. Maybe it's too perfect though. You know, I'm leaving all conspiracies open, man. By the time tomorrow morning rolls around, the conspiracy seed is going to have grown into a tree with just so many fruit-bearing branches. We're going to hear it all. Obviously, somehow the Jews are behind it. But who knows? It could be the vegans. It might be the furries. You know, the conspiracy theories are going to just run absolutely fucking apeshit with this tomorrow. You know, it's going to be such a good day for the internet. I mean, I'm sorry, friggin' Der Trumpenführer had to go through this, but I mean, the memes we're going to get tomorrow, the conspiracy theories that are going to rise out of this are going to be legendary. But here we go. We got more shit down here. Donald Trump's campaign said in a statement that he was fine after being whisked off the stage following the apparent shots through the crowd. President Trump thanks law enforcement and his first responders for their quick action during the heinous act, spokesman Stephen Chong said in the statement. He is fine and is being checked out at a local medical facility. More details will follow. All right. Oh, I didn't even fucking think of something. All right, let's get rid of that shit. All right. I'm sitting here looking for like little tidbits, and I forgot this guy owns his own Twitter. Let's see what Donald put up himself on True Social. Can you read his posts, tweets, whatever they're called, if you don't have an account? I hate your fucking cookies. Can I scroll without having to accept cookies? Oh, you got a big ass window though. All right, 12 minutes. All right, fuck it, we're accepting. What the absolute fuck? Oh, no, go back. Oh, shit. My bad. Oh, God, I'm fucking. Come on already. Yeah, whatever, dude. Let me fucking on. This is shit. All right. Something went south there, my friends. All right. History. All right. 12 minutes ago, Trump responded on social media. Watching it on BBC News, that one. Alright. Alright. Now, I want to see more, but I don't want that. Alright. Alright, here we go. I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed. Strange. And also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It's incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound. Shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through my skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America. Oh, man. It, one shift of the weight from one foot to the other could have made that bullet hit true. You know, one, like, lean down forward to clear your throat in a coughing motion could have put his head in the path of that bullet. For it to just kiss him on the way by is beyond fucking incredible, man. It, like I mentioned earlier, I see no other explanation than like the hand of divine guidance. Like how, just how, you know. But that coming back up here to the statement though, where was he? Whoa, stop scrolling. I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, which I could only assume to be his would-be assassin. So I mean that's some taking the high road shit right there. But the next part is what got me, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. Now, is that collateral damage? Was that someone standing behind him that got hit by like the second or the third round as the assassin tried to like plug away at him? Was there like a wild shot from the CIA's response in the direction of the shooter? Was there collateral damage on that end? Oh God, just so much shit, so much shit. Jared D in the chat, yeah, one light breeze to your right, and we're having a different conversation right now. You know, I don't even, guys, I don't feel like we're having the conversation. I don't feel like we're having the conversation that needs to be had. You know, there is now, beyond absolutely no shadow of a doubt, that there needs to be direct action taken by the American. I mean, the enemies of freedom are attempting political assassination of a man of the people. I mean, this is the point. This is, we are so fucking close to go time, my friends, you know? And this is a truthfully, like, historic era we are walking forward into. Each one of us knows what needs to be done, and each one of us has that specific go time fucking event that they're going to see roll out in front of them, you know? All of these events are going to converge real shortly into something that is going to be uniquely American and something that the history books will sit and marvel at for generations to come. You know, I know the meme. You know, I know the there is no peaceful solution, all right, glowy, you know, that type of thing. But how much more? How much more do you have to sit back and watch before you get the fuck up? You know, as it is, an occupying army holds the capital. You know what I mean? They hold our government. They hold all branches of our military. You know, there are shadow hands behind these strings that are pulling the American puppet government in ways that is not beneficial to our people. You know, they are literally throwing our borders open, letting an invading army come up from our south and displace us in our own communities. Passing laws that assure that they get jobs before we do, that they get housing before we do. You know, this is not sustainable, you know, and you know, it can't go on. It can't go on. Ladies and gentlemen, I asked you if you have ever eaten from the table of America, if your freedom, your liberty has ever benefited you in any way. This is the time in earnest where we need to stand up and fight and secure it, because it is under direct attack. I don't know how else to put it. You know, it's I don't know, and I'm trying to share my words very carefully. You know, I don't want the alphabet boys knocking on my door. I don't want the YouTube people to clip my channel and everything like that. I got a stupid stream. I already have all the stuff bought for tomorrow, so I'd like to keep my account for at least one more day. But yeah, guys, this you know, this is it. I think that if he was fatally hit tonight, there would be caravans on the way to Washington, D.C. That's just my opinion, though. You know, like so many others, I sit back and I wait and I keep eye on America's more organized militia groups. I mean, that will be the sign, you know. When you see them move, you know it's time to just put everything you're doing down, go home, empty out your boxes and your cabinets, and follow behind them, you know. This only works if we're all on board. So we're almost there, my friends. It's not going to be much longer, unfortunately, you know. fuck. But let me take a quick look in the chat. It's swinging by. Screwhead in the chat. Apparently, according to a statement from the White House, Biden doesn't have enough information to know it was an assassination attempt or not. Biden don't know what the fuck he's doing. Biden's a potato anyway. Screwhead, I just decided to register to vote just in case there are elections, just to officially register my fuck you on a ballot by actually voting for Trump. Fuck this shit. Nah, man. Voting's fake. All you're gonna do that day is walk into a room and like touch a touch screen a few times. It's not real. Driver 5450. The enemy is inside. Yeah, the enemy, you know, believe it or not, is definitely well entrenched in our society. They're bleeding it dry from the inside. The enemy goes by many names, you know, depending on which particular ideology you follow. You know, some people call them, you know, the Zionists. Other people call them the globalists. They have many names, but they only have one function, and that function is to leech off the liberty and the freedom of the American. They are a cancerous race that has infected every aspect of our society, from the highest office of our government to our colleges and universities, our media, our banking system, you know, and they're doing nothing but subverting our people. And it's time. If we do not stand up and expel this evil force from our community, we will have nothing left. As it is, our freedom, our ability to forge a life for ourselves of our own creation is just so greatly hampered. I mean, for many people being born today, if we do not act, their future is nothing but wage slavery, going to the globalists' office in their production facilities and their shipping facilities, and toiling labor for them all day, only to be rewarded with enough wages to afford you one day of food. I mean, this is not a future that we want to leave for those behind us. And let today's events, let today's assassination attempt ground you. Allow it to tell you how real this is, that this is going on in the world around us. There's no more time to wait. We need to stand, we need to march, we need to act. Fuck. Let me look back into the chat. Oh, fuck Google Plus. Oh, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Voting is a form of begging. Please, master, make my shackles lighter and longer. Yeah, I mean, basically, that's it. Jared D, yeah, thumbs up there. Screwhead, relax, not deluded, just like putting up a middle finger at this crap. Yeah, man, I don't know. Out of desperation, I see so many people like the conservatives fall for the same shit. You know what I mean? They're aware of the problem, and they're sold a solution in the form of a new hotshot politician, a new rising GOP star. And if you just stand behind this man, if you just support this man, he will bring forth the change that you're looking for. And they fall for it every time. They donate to the campaign. They stand behind this man. They show up in support of this man to ultimately have him, and this is their term, rhino on them. You know, rhino, Republican in name only. How many times is the same shit going to happen to you over and over again, year after year, election after election, while your inactivity sits there costing miles of our fucking homeland? You know, your way is not working. Your way is bullshit. And deep down inside, you know it's bullshit too. You know, yet participating in it shields you. It shields you from the uncomfortable truth that voting is not going to solve your problem. That the only way to solve your problem is for you to get out and go. Do the thing. It's time. Oh man, just so bullshit. Just so bullshit, man. I'm ready, man. Let me look in the chat some more. Jared D, we are so fucking close to go time. Poignant words. This wasn't meant to ignite the fuse. Driver 5450, the feature is bleak. I'm sorry, guys. I agree. I don't think Trump will change a thing. I do think this has changed a lot of the people. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. Yeah, you know, Jesus. As far as the fuse being lit, you know, I don't know. There's well, it's no open secret. I have, I don't even know how to say it. I'm a member of maybe a slightly more extremist group than other people, and I look around, and some of our people have been waiting for this our entire life. The concept in the far right, like the ethno-nationalist ideology of creativity, or the World Church of the Creator, as penned by Matthew Hale. They have a very popular notion called RAHOWA, RAHOWA. This is an acronym. RAHOWA stands for Racial Holy War, and this is the understood eventually outcome of the conflict between society and the people that are adherent to the Church of Creativity, and this issue of RAHOWA, this issue of racial holy war, is drilled into anyone who even dips their toe in the water of creativity. I mean, it's a central tenet of it. If you step outside of that, still within the realms of like ethno-nationalism, but just not in the direct discipline of creativity, there is a concept known as the Day of the Rope, and a great many people are looking forward to that. And the way that they're looking forward to isn't they're not waiting for memes. They're not waiting to shitpost on the internet. I mean, yeah, there's a portion of those people, but there is a core group of people who believe in these ideologies and have been stockpiling resources, waiting for the day to come along. Each and every one of these people at this time are sitting there on edge. They're on the edge of their seat, waiting. I could only think a lot of them are watching the nation's highway system, because when this shit kicks off, they're going to close the highways down. You know what I mean? They don't want people from state to state combining with each other. So I think that will be the first or second sign of get up and go time, is when they close the nation's highway systems. But it's coming, my friends. This is unmistakable at this point. Unfucking mistakable. Before this point, it was slightly unmistakable, but there was a lot of hope being held out for Trump, and I don't know. It's just not going to happen. Let what happened tonight serve as warning. They're not going to allow him to be sworn into office. They literally just tried to fucking kill him. It's just not going to happen. If I had to guess, there'll be a razor-thin margin on election night. It'll be a wonderfully constructed election, too. Just made purposely for the media, to keep everyone entertained, on the edge of your seat. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, there's going to be catching up from behind. The way that these totals and like the states are going to be told is going to be so entertaining, guys. We are in for a production. But eventually, Biden or Team Democrat is going to edge out. And immediately, rather than scream bullshit, the media is going to pivot towards illegal voters, towards all the people that Biden let come up from the southern border. They came in such huge numbers that they were able to organize and sway an election, which isn't going to fool anybody. Dude, these motherfuckers know little more than sitting around begging for change in cigarettes in the cities that they were dumped off in. The idea that they're going to get up in fucking mass numbers and go and vote on election day, it's not going to happen. They are not. The ghetto doesn't vote. It just doesn't happen. The poor are the lowest showing fucking people out there. It's just not going to happen. But the conservatives will cling to it. Like I said before, there will be a new rising GOP star that will swear to close the border and send them back, and that's all the distraction that your average conservative needs. He just needs to be reassured that someone else will take care of the problem. Someone else will be called to action. That you can continue to sit there in your daily wage cuck job and continue to post links to the Gateway Pundit and the Daily Caller and all those fine little kosher reporters that work for such establishments. It's going to be shit. It's going to be absolute shit. there has to be a bullet heard around the world moment, you know. And if tonight wasn't it, I don't know, man. I don't know what it could be. I really don't. Fuck. But oh, it's just such shit. Let me dip into the chat again. Let's see. Fuck Google Plus in the chat. The left and right paradigm is divide and conquer. Left fights the right instead of the people fighting our true enemies. Oh, you just added me another post on Gab. Let me head over and check it out, Jared. The left and right paradigm is actual bullshit. Let me click over here real quick. So much of the right and left is manufactured. If anyone follows, where's my Gab? You know, if anyone follows the bullshit that goes on with that group, Patriot Front, they are a screamingly obvious fucking psyop. You know what I mean? Our own government is marching white supremacists down the street in an effort to boil out, to stir up racial fucking hate. In much the same way that Black Lives Matter did, except that white people aren't falling for it. You could take a bunch of black nationalists, throw them in a city, and yeah, they'll loot the Nike store, they'll rob the pharmacy, and they'll burn it down. You know, you can set a bunch of fucking Patriot Front, real white nationalists down the street. White people will look at it, silently agree, but they know that destroying their own fucking community is not a good idea under any circumstance. You know, but they're all psyops. You know, there was an event years ago. The first time I ever heard of the Patriot Front. I got a link sent to me by someone down here. Where is the link, Jared? Let me refresh. And it was something they did here in Boston. It was the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which in Boston is very famous. And a few of their activists ran a long banner across like the length of the parade route that said "Keep Boston White." Now, Massachusetts is a tiny fucking state, you know, and at this time I was removed from my deep involvement in like the activist community. I mean, I'm not going to dox myself or anything, but I still knew who the locals were. And when I seen that picture and I was looking at them, I did not know a single one of those motherfuckers, you know. And I was extremely active in the local skin and nationalist, ethno-nationalist, whatever you want to call it, scene. You know, and yeah, none of those people were real. None of them were local. They're just obvious fucking plants, you know. And once I noticed that our own like government was psyoping the people with this Patriot Front like white nationalist shit, it made me examine all the stuff that happened with Black Lives Matter under a different light. Like, there was a lot of opinion at the time that Black Lives Matter was a real, actual, organic group filled with activists from the communities that these horrible riots were happening in, you know, but it turns out that wasn't the case. But, fuck. I'm still looking for... Alright. I'm still looking for links, Jared. You'll always be remembered as a failure. What is this? Oh. I don't know this. Oh. Alright, here. What do we got? Alright, the shot heard around the world, the Great Awakening, a week to remember. Inevitable now. Yeah. Or so you'd think, you know. Chip Dewey. I don't know. He didn't take a bullet for his country. He took a bullet for his people. I think there's a little bit of a difference there. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want it to come off as me being some sort of Trump fanboy. You know what I mean? Because that's definitely not the case. He could have been a lot more effective during his first term, you know, but he played the hand that he was dealt. There was really nothing he could do. You know, one man does not a movement make. Even though he held the highest office, you still need so many others to help you push through legitimate, real change. And just that sort of support wasn't there. You know, it just the swamp, so to speak, is so fucking muddy. You know, just the established fucking, you know, freedom haters that are so embedded in our government would have went to anyone and be like, look, this Trump thing is 4 years max. If you want to have a fucking future in this game afterwards, you have to friggin' hop off that Trump train, you know? And I think the politicians whose only concern is their fucking own bottom line, their own, you know, in wealth, a lot of them took that agreement. They're like, all right, I'll back off supporting him in exchange for longevity in the political arena. BB is Driver 5450. BBC is reporting the shooter was killed by the Secret Service. Has anyone heard anything about the other person that was injured? I'm just wondering if it was, like, I don't know, an accomplice, if it was collateral damage on the shooter's end, or if it was on the CIA's or the Secret Service's end. Jared D, I figured you could tell, but I am hoisted. Yes. Screwhead, oh god, that's not me. I hate that Q stuff. Yeah, man. That, I don't know. Bless their hearts, though. Those people had a pretty decent conspiracy going for a while. Modesty, Fiona in the chat. New York Post reporting gunman had his head blown off. Close-up pic of Trump's ear. Oh. Rally attendee hit with headshot. No info on his condition. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Oof. You know, that, oof. You know, I remember earlier on in the stream when I was playing through the video, I was trying to get an idea of, like, where the shooter could have been, like, standing off to and everything. I mean, it's so lucky that the shooter would have had to have been far off to a side like that and not just barreled round after round, like center stage, just taking out everyone that was there, standing behind him and everything. Like, oh, just so fucking horrible. So horrible. Antifa, we can't hit shit. I know. God, just such a clusterfuck. Just such a clusterfuck, you know. And I don't know. Let's see if hold on a second here, my friends. Let me see if where is all right, how do I get out of this shit? I hate Twitter. I fucking hate Twitter with everything I have in me. But let's see if Biden released anything yet. Let's see if he came up with any statement. How come that still says Trump? It should... why is this all glitching out? I hate Twitter. I hate it. Alright, go away. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna pull up this fucking Potatoes Twitter account. Let's see if he said anything. Jesus Christ, this demented bastard. How many accounts does this fucker have, anyway? Alright, 1 hour. I've been briefed on the shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania. I'm grateful to hear that he's safe and doing well. I'm praying for him and his family and for all those who are at the rally as we await further information. Jill and I are grateful to the Secret Service for getting him to safety. There's no place for this kind of violence in America. We must unite as one nation to condemn it. Alright, so that is obviously some sort of, like, canned bullshit statement from his, like, press crew. Your violent rhetoric caused this, Joe Biden. Resign. Were you napping, or why did it take you over an hour to make this statement? I wish I could talk shit, but I was napping too when it happened. So it naps happen. Fuck you, Greg. Spitfire. Dog right girl. We know how you truly feel. Biden told donors on a private call this afternoon it's time to put Trump in the bullseye. You incited this by saying that Trump and his supporters would end democracy. You have blood on your hand. Resign in disgrace. Clown World. Why did it take forever to release this? Did you need a nap for it first, old man? Alright. Fuck Joe Biden. Trump 2024. Alright. You called Trump and his supporters domestic threats and endlessly endlessly fear-mongered the end of democracy. Resign. You have blood on your hand. Oh. You're a POS. I speak for all Americans when I say we are voting for Trump. It it can be said that he did fearmonger a lot. I mean, no one can take that away from him. That and his little cohorts at the press, they ran with that shit. You know what I mean? You couldn't get away from a headline with was it Agenda 25 or whatever the fuck 25 in it. And that turns out it's all like put out by the fucking Democrat like press machine and everything like that. There's no real like right-leaning connection to whatever scenario 25, plan 25, other than a lot of people clowning on it since it came out. But I mean, yeah, Biden did energize a lot of people with his rhetoric. You know, you flood the country with people, ignorant people, the lowest IQ people that the planet has to offer, a violent people who, while we were over here building the civilized world, they were killing each other with sticks and rocks and whatever they could get their hands on. You bring them here, and then you give them a taste of America. You give them these cards. You give them apartments, flushing toilets, electricity for the first time, you know? And then you tell them that there's an evil orange man that's going to take it all away from them. What the fuck do you think's going to happen? You're going to send these... You're going to enrage their smooth little chimpanzee brains to the point where they start flinging their shit all over the cages, and then they just fucking freak out. You know what I mean? It's horrible. There's nothing more dangerous to a free society than having large numbers of ignorant people, and that is what Biden has brought here over the last 3 years or so. Oh God. Screwhead in the chat, and for approximately 2 minutes and 40 seconds, he talked about how his son Bo was killed campaigning for president and asking where the kids are. Yeah. Driver 5450. Will this event justify even more Americans' right to use weapons? More killings all around. Screwhead answers yes. Americans, sorry. Yes. I don't know. There's no peaceful solution. You know, it's either going to come down to a slow burn where Americans, white people like me, people whose ancestors built this country, will just be systematically, abused, assaulted, and murdered with very little repercussions. You know what I mean? We're either going to be slowly and methodically fucking ground down as a people like that, or we're going to stand up and make a stand. You can only push, white people. I hate to put it like that, so much. Throughout history, our natural state is freedom. Our natural state is liberty. We do not allow ourselves to be ruled over. We never have. It's not our culture. It's not our tradition. And deep within the heart of every white person, there is that knowledge. They can feel it. It's instinctual. This is not our way. We are being led by people who are not our folk. They are not our kind. And, you can only put up with that shit for so long before you realize that there is no value in the life you have moving forward, and you decide to act proactively to try to make it better, if not for yourself, for those who come after you. But, more stuff. Modesty, Fiona. In other news, Elon Musk endorsed Trump minutes after the news of the shooting broke. I'm an Elon guy. I'll always say Twitter is shit, but Elon is sort of dressing it up. But I like Elon not for any of that shit. Elon actually believes in the simulation, and I love the simulation. I love that shit. So, me and Elon groove on simulation theory, and that's all I need to like the guy. Driver 5450, like hell on earth, and then threw him a few bucks. At Driver 5450, this, if you're not from America, this is going to be the most entertaining thing that you have ever seen. I mentioned earlier that this Civil War, this revolution, whatever, will be distinctly American. That I am not lying about. The first time you see images of an American revolutionary running down the street with AR-15s in each arm, wearing a pair of anime bunny ears and fucking wearing a clown nose. The imagery is going to be very, very popular. It's going to spread like crazy. The revolution will be distinctly American. It'll be very quick, God willing, and it will be just very definitive. You know, when the waves of people start walking down the street, the armies in front of them will lay their weapons down because they'll just see how fucking retarded all these people are. There's more guns in America than there are fucking Americans. You know what I mean? It's and it's in our culture. It's in our very Declaration of Independence. That if a government becomes destructive of these ends, it's of the right of the people to alter and abolish it, instituting new government that best represents their freedom and security, I think is the last line. I mean, we were told this day was coming and to get ready for it, and a lot of Americans are. You know, it's just waiting for the fucking green light, which is taking fucking forever. You know? Oh, but guys, I'm ready to fucking go. But, yeah, the good times are over, folks. Jared D, they've been over for a while, you know. My expectations for the future are dire. Not so sure that's true, says Screwhead in the chat, but it's going to get weirder before it gets better. But it will get better. Driver 5450, I'm from Spain, and I know about USA's social reality, about racism, about history, about injustice, about poverty in projects, about consumerism and hate. And about what kills people. This is serious, I know. Yes, I mean, from a clearly American viewpoint, what's going to happen here isn't really for consumption for the rest of the world. Our opinion, I mean, your opinions of it matters like very little to us. This is what we need to do. We need to clean our own house. You know what I mean? You can take care of your people and your land. God bless it, man. You should be working overtime to make sure what happened here in America does not happen to your land, you know. If you are from Spain, I urge you, keep Spain fucking Spanish. You know, do not let the globalist entities come into your economy. Don't let them set up shops, you know. Don't let them influence your media. They will use it to poison the minds of those who view it. They will do nothing but turn your social media into pornography. They will have the daughters of your countrymen twerking and shaking their ass anytime anyone holds up a camera for them. This is the influence that these people have. If you do business with them, they will just vacuum the value out of your dollar. Yes. Resist them all you can, man. Keep Spain Spanish, you know, and hopefully we'll keep American, and at the end of the day, these people will have nowhere to fucking run. You know, other than maybe like the bottom of the ocean. Fuck them. They belong there. But, let's see, consumer, sorry. Driver, I live in Canary Islands, Spain. Hundreds of illegal immigrants come on boats every week from Africa. Mafia behind that. People selling people. Yeah, Driver 5450. I have to apologize. I mean, I play a little race car game and I stream it. So, like, a lot of the community that I put videos out to play this, like, little game. But I do social commentary from, like, not a central point of view, my friends. This is some pretty, like, extremist shit. So you're going to have, like, a weird fucking mix of people in this conversation. It's just the way that it happened, I guess. But, the African migrants, too, man, that's happening here, too. If you look at France... France doesn't look like France anymore. If you look at Italy, Italy doesn't look Italian anymore. America doesn't look American. Spain doesn't look Spanish. They are boating these migrant Africans in to every fucking corner of the globe. Why? Not only that, how does it happen simultaneously? How does it happen in every fucking single country, in your country, in my country, in the countries to our north and our south? That's not organic. That doesn't just fucking happen out of the blue. That's a direct, concerted effort to culturally dilute the citizens of their natural-born fucking homeland. You know what I mean? That's all it is. There isn't an outbreak of fucking war in Africa. They've had the same level of shit they've been existing at for 4,000 fucking years down there. There's no humanitarian crisis. These are economic migrants. They come here to steal. They come here to steal jobs. They come here to steal benefits. They come here to steal the value of your currency. It should be not allowed. It should not be fucking allowed. They should not be extended homes, jobs, civil fucking protections, social benefits, nothing. Oh God, sorry. People selling people, political corruption everywhere, yes. Screwhead, then I don't think you know anything about the USA's social reality. Racism, injustice, or much of anything isn't bullshit put out by the same people trying to destroy the rest of the earth. Yeah, that's another thing. You might hear about America's racist past, but show me one civilization, show me one fucking empire that didn't break a couple eggs. The idea that ours is worse, or that what we did is somehow has a longer benefit than the things that happened to us is bullshit. You hear about probably one of the worst incidences of American racism would be the transatlantic slave trade. You know what I mean? And Americans bear the responsibility for that almost exclusively. But how did that shit come about? Americans didn't sail over there to fucking Africa, jump out of ships, and run and grab people, throw them on, be like, oh, you're picking fucking field crops now, boy, and bring them back to America. No, their own fucking people enslaved them. The Dahomey Empire of Western Africa, it's well documented. History has not forgotten. Their own people put those chains of slavery around their neck, and then Jewish fucking trade ships fucking put them on and then brought them out to global markets. Did we enslave anyone? No, we bought a fucking product. And at the absolute fucking height of American slavery, there was ballpark 500,000 slaves in only six American fucking states, all southern states. But the way that we are held responsible, you would think that each and every single fucking American household had a slave in it. No, it's not the case. And our small involvement in slavery is dwarfed in comparison to our cultural enslavement for fucking millennia. Well, not millennia, but centuries in our past. You know what I mean? There are a lot more white people that have been enslaved than there were white people that have enslaved. But we don't get that credit. We don't get that element of victimhood. You know what I mean? We're deprived of that. While it's granted to everyone, some people in fucking spades, some people wear it like a goddamn badge. We are denied because we are the ones that are pointed to by everyone else as the source of the fucking problem. It's a social double standard that is just infecting and destroying the culture of America, especially amongst our youth who don't understand that they're being fucking drilled with propaganda. Oh, my God. The media making money from their own people. I don't know, there's some stuff. Never meant to say America is racist. America isn't racist, and that's the fucking problem. We need to start being more. By listening to you and reloading, I can learn more. Oh, and reading, I don't know. I think I said it before. There are two elements that are present at the downfall of every empire. One is the currency becomes insolvent. The money doesn't hold value. We're going through that today. Our leaders are simply raiding the treasury. They are taking every penny that's not nailed down, and then they're just printing so much money that it's devaluing every other piece of currency in circulation. So we already have, our currency is unstable. And the second element that's present at every downfall of every empire throughout history has been the people who built the civilization are minimized to a minority position. Simply put, we are not allowed to sail the boat that we built. We're not allowed to pilot the ship that we put together. We have been taken away from the reins, and we're the only one who knows, how to drive it. Oh, God. I got to bounce y'all. Jared D, thanks for stopping by the stream. Excellent content once again, Pig. Oh, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to hop out of here in a second, too, man, only because, the more and more I go off, the more the more opportunities I have that something will just slip out that will be, I don't know, just very objectionable, or that can draw the attention of the alphabet boys, or get my account clipped or something like that. But, I do feel like I should throw a word of apology out there first. I mean, I am in a very heated, elevated, emotional state right now. I never thought that, elements in my own government would resort to political assassination. I just foolishly believed that there was actually a thread of decency, of freedom and liberty left in our government structure. But that delusion has been taken from me tonight, my friends. It has been ripped out from under me like a rug. I can no longer hold that assumption. They're not the government at this point. They're the enemy of the people. All right. Fuck Google Plus. Have a good one, Jared. Modesty, Fiona. Got to get dinner on the table. See you tomorrow. Driver, I apologize. No excuses. Not a great day. All right. Yeah. I see a lot of people taking off. So, I'm going to hop out of here too. Let me pull my little earplugs out first. I wish it wasn't all doom and gloom. I wish I could close this little stream with reassuring words, with a statement that would help you go to bed tonight knowing that things are okay and things are going to turn out well tomorrow and that problems are behind us, but no. Today's event proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that problems are in front of us, and at this point they're unavoidable. So, I don't know. We enter a new world tomorrow, my friends, so sleep well. And, Jesus Christ, man, I don't really know. I'm still just fucking shocked. But thanks for tuning in. I'm going to try to do like some little weird fucking comedy thing tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fucking not just be totally fucking pilled the whole time, but I'll try to put on a brave face and crack some jokes. We got a great stream coming up tomorrow. So if you subscribe to the channel, you'll see that coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I hope I get a chance to see you then. And if I don't, just try to take good care of yourself, try to take good care of other people, keep your head up, and just try to do the best you can in this crazy world we're all stuck in together, all right? All right, I'll see you soon.